Malungit Tutao. We just arrived from Honolulu, so we're here at Los Angeles, connecting flight to Las Vegas. There's Imelda eating squid.
Not squid, banana chips.
Oh, banana stick. We bought that at Honolulu. Anyway, the flight coming from Palau to Guam was okay. Honolulu, we had a little problem, and I'm going to tell you all about it. You got to watch out for United because there are, tricky people, and they'll make you pay for something you didn't want or something you paid and they refuse to give it to you. I'll explain when I get home. But watch out for United. Their staff are very rude, not cooperative, and if I had any choice, I could have took another airline, but not United. Quality of their service is really, really below standard, and their employees are old, they're not kind, and I tell you, if I can afford not to fly with them, I will not fly with them ever again. Mal lungit tutau. El alcid sen lo il kopsing labui lagi kilo berpelara. Lo il kopsing labui le mera Guam. Amina. Oh, lo il kopsing labui le mera Guam. So there are Guam segi den mara 7 to 8 o'clock kara tutau. Me boy arrive ra Honolulu ra 5:45 ra Honolulu. Salai Emerco yung flight tra Honolulu mera Los Angeles mga pera Los Angeles mira flight mamal el mera 7:05 la tutao mora Las Vegas. It's only an hour and 20 minutes, so it should be any problem. And like I said about United is a terrible airline. Quality of their service is no good. They're rude. You name it. If I had a choice not to fly with them, I will never ever fly with them. But anyway, I got that problem solved by paying a little bit more than what I was supposed to pay, but I was more I benefited the whole thing in the end. Online and haraw extra telam alia girdi. Lesel haraw etmei change sergau mskango del kingal expect el mutro trarkau more expensive mo namo jaman kingal. Alak mo ay servit ka namral adra kabar del ko mo plan. Hindi aquí bo mrar terlanga Akiana is coming from Denver, California. So Kelandi is traveling tomorrow from Honolulu to join us here at Las Vegas, and we're going to be here for about a week, just to go and see the shows and have a fun with my family, and maybe after a week then we're probably going to fly or drive somewhere, but we're going to travel for about a week and a half to 2 weeks, and then we'll return. So din kate alle udre basta se malungit tutau agi wara tutau ni malla liwam endi dai kita ulela vacation ram eli timgodor ngilwa se stress relief number 2. Okay, we'll catch you later. Well, this is our hotel on the 23rd floor, Flamingo Hotel in downtown Las Vegas. Well, if you look outside, we're located on 23rd floor. Yeah, kaya na amle surprise nga suite. Yeah, presidential suite. Sola nga 23rd floor. El sendo mesre la si sendo la sen high roller. Aquí no rider ngira eli. Sola Jesus. Sola man le ungile swakli mo mutu mo masik ngi Malaysia sing le tianga a 550 feet. Sel reaches sel kotranga 550 feet. So I'll take a tour al sel tial presidential suite. La tiagida mania tool king size bed. Oi. Sola directly kami orang le kurti kuotia a bathroom. Kita bathroom baste. I got 2 bathrooms, 2 rooms connected together, presidential suites. So like toilet, spotless. Kami sa hotel, kami sa Singapore. Presidential suite, mal klebo kole, ungil. La kami doran bon pora living room, berkoe ko otir kamiwa. Kami sa hotel TV lo bongela. VCR ni. Jela kia kita ada living room, lagi couch. Eso la dia kiri tewa nama kelandima ke ana imezaki dia la presidential suite. And this is a complimentary or a gift from my daughter. Ke ana yes. Maktukola sit dia habis dia singke maba dia la like. So la na dia. Ela mama uparira opsini. My boy. Now let's go to the other bedroom.
What's up, man?
At the Gexel.
Okay, cool. I'm on my way now.
This is Imora bedroom. It's mal clevo. Take a private bath. A room, a main bedroom. Aniti sekuzi, moke giraral me bergoe, modube milirar sel, mat bola sel. Take a shower room. Right. So I got clebole. This is neat. This is a neat one. After hotel, ela tiga master bedroom. The one a better ni. So like, for the next 1 week, and this is where I'm going to stay. You know, Kumdasura say, when you make your money and put your money in the bank, somebody will borrow that money, the bank will make money, and that somebody borrows that money will use that money to compete with you. So what you do, you save your money and take most of it and go tour anywhere in this world. Because when you die, you're not going to take that money with you. I have seen a lot of people save their money in the bank. When they die, there's going to be a war who can have the most of that money. So to be smart, use that money to have a good. After all, you earned it. So why let someone didn't sweat for it use that money? Now I'm 67. I'm going to be 68 comes November, and I feel good about spending my money and try to spend it all before I go. Of course, I have put some aside, for my children to start their life with. But the money that I make through my retirement and my business and other businesses, I think it's appropriate for a person to take his earnings, hard-earning money, and go and enjoy life. You never know when your time is up, you're going to go without knowing it. And here I am in Las Vegas, USA, 2017, 23rd floor, presidential suite in Las Vegas. And then when we leave here, we're going to go to Washington, D.C. for 4 days and take a tour around Washington, D.C. and then leave on the 1st of May, going to New York, watch the baseball game, and also Statue of Liberty, and other things that I have heard about but never had time for it. Now this is the time to do it. So when my time is up and I'm ready to go, and I will be happy that I work hard and I spend my money with my children, and whatever I'm going to leave behind is well being divided among them, so they'll be happy. They never work hard for it, but at least what I can do for them is to offer what I have left. And this is the beginning of our trip. I'm going to show you the rest of the good sights that need to be seen, and not everybody can afford to do it. So I decided, let me do it. And this is another stress relief. I call it stress relief number 2. I've got to tour the east and northeast of the United States. Thank you. Man, this is shucks.
See, Dad?
Yeah.
Just sit here, put your feet up. I knew he's gonna do your pedicure.
Okay. Before I do that, I'm gonna hug my daughter for doing this, you know. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Dad.
You know, I don't see my daughter most of the time because she lives in the United States. She's married to a military guy, a Marine, but he's a nice fellow. And I'm very happy that she's done this for me and made me happy. So when I do go someday, I will never forget her. She's my only and the only daughter I have, my favorite. Thank you.
You heard that?
All right, I'm gonna go.
Oh, and this is my boy here.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he arrived this morning. He'll be with us, but now there's somebody downstairs. This guy's a superstar. He's known around town. So his friends are down there waiting for him. They want to take him somewhere. I don't know where, but he's got to go. And I thank him for coming to join me for this National Association of Broadcasters. I want him and his sister to see and meet the people that I deal or I do business with. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, wow. Pastor, look.
Plant after plant,
It's
going
automatic,
room
man.
after room.
This is rule number 3.
Illegal cannabis
Electric
is
only.
detected by law enforcement in Colorado. These are images from inside Electron Enterprises hiding.
Look at that.
Do you find people
That's it.
are coming here with the intent to create a marijuana or pot trafficking ring?
There's no doubt in that.
Someday I will have my house like this. Day one. This is a day one, and we're here. My family is here. Kiana is here. Keola is here, and This is NAP 2017. We're going to be here for 4 or 5 days. Total, all 7 days we're going to be here, and we're going to go through the entire NAP show and see the latest in technology. Behind me, this is what they use, running a CNN News. What's behind me? It's a new technology. As you see, there's a girl standing back there. Background is green, and they'll be able to put other pictures on the same screen. Yeah. Lahat yan ito lang misri so lang ika Allah the mira way I get show it or so and they kasipin mo malagay. They are very happy. And was say nalgekara kelandi mga gidile ma Kiana, they're all here with me, okay? Aquí aquí spendere ang maktubo ng yaos el entire floor esto la suba y gagi the best technology na television ba radio, okay? Vam sula. Tegid el company rosa klet kaya kan selo trabajo guk ngarat tora television. Am segal camera tira. Imore gagi camera ngare luntar telala imong yang umsin la da ya halomar. Jadi rent loruna movie. Gagi de lang ang arte the display. Am segid ngase. Dingin borba medio. Namo dia halwa igele boom tower lo hospital lan tagin na move technology. Am get track. Okay, ela sel dolgo news. Tigid el klalo ngar eung etiang. Tirgel mulko news amui vertiagir. Emergo yak kamera ngar sel el sel seguid klalo. Tomgodor nya set teleprompter. Ya. Ela igagid agel bes kamera. La television ela ma agel los per CNN será chance no high definition numero digital. Igagid ela los per ma ulo ma super clear. Agel rogo siya singer ela to dragal media all over the world. They ask too many questions. Anyway, this is a big place, as you know. We start from North Gate, Emir Abdullah South Gate.
E o outro modelo de locomotiva de trabalho são os pedestais motorizados. Então, aquele cara que está lá atrás, ele é um pedestal
La tigid el misir elanga tigid el camera aqui anar elanga seguid el remote to say tigid el say
pode ser controlado também.
Emrogo control a camera ima email ROS technology. وتترر الجاجل مرتيان مصبير المو ومكتوب سل كلميار رينغ تير الجيل تيجي البوك بس ترى تلاتة بيزنس لأن أصبح دينار بلا مرغو expect لسه learn أيها جيل التوب المهم هذا expert يسولا direct المورا hands on practice لبن تري مرغو make a purchase and most el deliver a good quality picture and more audience with the other bela. So this is why I came here for one whole week trying to learn this technology. There's Imelda and Keana talking to technicians, and who knows, I might buy one of them.
Stands right there. Yeah, I mean, you can have a switchboard, and then you can have someone else behind the switch switching you over. But because this is the most efficient thing, because we as broadcasting, we don't have a lot of employees. Right. So they can control. It's just another dad, yeah. But if dad were to stand there, right, and
Keana Kelandi. Don't say the best software lang. Discuss our say kang marang alurol. So like might get technical information. The more likely we're gonna buy it once we learn.
That's why I got expression software allows you to design virtual studio.
Llega Imelda, Madadora, weather girl.
So that you can actually make highlights. We met up with some players afterwards.
Kita bisa kamera lang, a monitor in the back, camera in the front. Yang berkosong dengan studio, a monitor. Segi del computer el alobang, el segi del computer. Lava email dari lang, segi dari lang asih the control the entire show. Caroline and his sister, they're talking to that lady. Lang satu pasado asih ngaral bohi makrang toko. Delivering your content, stream live to web. Last year in Singapore, fiber optic and you can stream all kinds of audio, video, fiber optic. Sige klaro.
Action channel will call up.
I'm so happy to see that my kids are interested. I brought them in, and they kind of didn't show any interest of what I'm doing, but I finally convinced them. When they listen to experts, they get the idea that, you know, in order to serve your audience, you have to come here and see it from the horse's mouth. Mo ngira de mem subra mdu ma sel dorula aurora fora media mo ngile pire tax toklada sberiar el moratora media televisión ma radio dila albertian el suba igang et tomo krurgi abe todra public mangyo adingrir ma la tira iskir ma ay gidere langa sel yasel dingwa raw product rulo tudima boy Gire melamerate ta gigit en arinya equipment sangat yang sebedro label edit ta gigit recordera news il momrek balo ben shor gid il momrek e modo okle edit lo to da gil no mesen in ya la propia tirga gid la ngat yang tirga gid o sak le trau I get robot technology
just for, you know, quick and dirty. I want to get something shot.
Oh, so when you want to record, you just record it,
Yep.
right? Oh, okay.
And I can
And what
pan
kind
around.
of phone are you using?
This is my iPhone, but it'll work on Android and anything that does video basically and has Bluetooth.
It looks like sturdy.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I've dropped it a couple times and it's doing great. So I'm a big fan.
Look at that, that's another new technology there. All right, thank you, sir. Yeah, this Kalandi and his sister. They're so interested of learning this. I think they're into it now. How many people in here? 100.
180,000.
180,000. Baste. 180,000 people here today for the next 4 days. And this is just a part of this. North Cape. Central and Southern is much bigger. Baste, this is Sony sports camera. Sit right in the center field and take a picture of the pitcher and batter. And this camera is a very powerful camera that can take pictures so far away, make it very close to you and clear. And this camera costs some like $150,000. You don't buy them, you rent them. They rent. And this is still a very good camera. Kita gil ke satellite equipment gil mobile. Below dinara 25,000 at the most that they have to afford to have, because you have to have sponsors with the top dollars in order to have something like this. If you look in there, you can see that, you know, those latest in technology. That's the better for it. Plus, you know, a lot of fiber optic in the outside. CBSChicago.com. This is day one, Baste. Day one. Lagi mo. Marahil maliwek. Mergo mesa avec pedangil la camera. Destination mam la seguida ngarsi. Sony. This is something. Wala mesa self camera. Ahí da los fuera. Afghanistan, Cineflex camera. Yolandi wants to buy. Welcome to America. Regular Gama Sony products in my favorite European countries like Canada, South America, Germany, and
Information technology.
Mini Cooper.
We know that that is going, becoming more and more. The problem with that is it's here today and it's gone today. The problem with that is people start to get a grow of fear and then we stop changing and we don't recognize the change that's actually happening. Or we don't.
Lord, thank you for this wonderful bounty. Please bless our friends, our enemies, those who are less fortunate.
Baste. Got me engaged.
In and out burger either.
Who, me?
This is how you eat it. Burger. That's when I think your French fries.
Hello, Boston. We just finished our first day. So we're back to our hotel and we're getting ourselves ready for
Let's go walk down the strip.
tomorrow, the second day.
I'm down.
There were
All I need
lots
is
and lots of
gasoline.
people that I met today that with the new technologies. You name it, they got it. Drones, transmitters, and all of that stuff. So this is going to be looking around for a whole week. After we leave here, we're going to try to get to Washington D.C. to visit our embassy there and some friends up there, and then from there to New York, and then after New York, fly back to Las Vegas, and then prepare to come home. But time's something that we don't have very much of, so whenever you have time to really do what you want to do it, or else you're going to regret it. I'm telling you, man, because once you get to my age, you got the money, you got the time, but you don't have the strength to do it, then you're going to regret, and you cannot do anything about it. Because every day we're getting older and older. So while you have the strength to do it, do it. Don't even think about it, just do it. Okay? Make sure that you do it with a fat wallet also, because here in the United States, it costs a lot just to eat a hamburger for $9, and water here in Las Vegas costs about $4 average. So, we going to stay here for 1 week, and then we're going to make arrangements about going up northeast of the United States. Just travel around and, feeling good about ourselves, and then come home. All right? So this is the end of our first day here, and then tomorrow is our second day. Thank you.
Big one. In and out. One shot. One shot. I don't even know what a bus is. Sure, you guys know. You guys want to record them? I'm gonna give you something too.
Oh my god.
And at 8 o'clock, my sister we went and we started drinking. And when we went down there, the first thing she said was, "Calamity, I need a shot." Okay. What kind of shot? You know what I mean? So we had some whiskey. Oh!
Just mine.
Oh, hey, say my name.
Yeah, Kelandi bought this Coors.
I didn't buy Coors, but
Yeah. And can you just take the picture of this beautiful scenery? We're on the 23rd floor
Oh,
here
bring
at
that
the
camera.
Amigo. Yeah, look at that paste,
we're gonna document.
It's so nice. It's so nice. On the 23rd floor, you know, we stayed in one of those presidential suite, and then now we are having it's about 12 o'clock at night and we're having a dinner. Yeah. We're having a dinner, and when after dinner we're going to go down and walk around. This is a trip of a lifetime, you know. Who knows? I did it this year because I might not make it to the next NAB. You know, I hope I can make it. It all depends on how, you know, my health. So far, so good. So I'm going to try to make it every year until when I start, you know, riding on wheelchairs. That's when I say I cannot do it because I don't want to be seen on the wheelchair. You know what I mean? Okay. And I brought my family to Las Vegas, and Kilandi is here with us. You know, and as you all know, he's a superstar.
In the flesh.
He didn't bring his $7,000 bed from Hawaii, you know. But I asked him why didn't you bring your bed, and he said he sold it. Yeah, he sold that $7,000 bed.
Yeah. You know, since we're on the subject, especially kami, Palawan kids going into school. Sometimes we get what they call in America is they call it keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses. And anybody who knows about that concept is, we look at people and we look at the riches that they have, and we want to compete with them riches. If they have a nice car, we're going to want a nice car. If they have a nice house, we're going to want a nice house. But at the same time, we are borrowing in order to live a fictional life. And when we get the life, we don't understand that eventually we're going to have to pay it back. And that is a big problem. So, to all the people that want to spend that kind of money, make sure you have it. Kabran masawa nga. May nakachansang sa toribyo. Ako makanisip ko.
Excuse my son is in the wrong profession. I think if he became a comedian, he probably would have been in Hollywood by now. But he decided to sing, so he's still singing. How old are you now? 36 years old.
It's all part of what we call in the business entertainment. There's a certain kind of entertainment value. That's very important because in Palau, there's a lot of people that want to get involved in business, become a lawyer, or become a doctor. And then a lot of people say, what can I do to provide love and affection to our people? Ano ba kaya siya? Ano ba kaya suwa? Yeah!
Clear, my pet. They make, did you know that Denver Broncos drink this? That's why they were champion. One time before. I didn't know. I went to the brewery company right between Denver and Colorado Springs. And I'm telling you, best beer.
There was no sauce on this one.
You know, you can be what you want to be, but when you think of something that you want to do, you have to do it with the best of your knowledge and ability. A lot of people, I come to realize that they really know how to talk shit about things, but when it comes to but doing it, this guy is the example. He knows, he can talk about it, but he's using cocoa, what do you call that?
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter lotion. To keep,
In other words, follow your dreams. When I was a small child,
he doesn't have calluses in his hands because he don't do shit.
when I was a small child, I grew up in Iran. We had to swim across because they didn't have a Kiwi bridge. And I walked from that part of Orion all the way to Maramig, topside, all the way down to SDA school. Forgive me, I'm eating pork right now. But the Lord will forgive me. In other words, follow your dreams. I wanted to be the President of the United States. And look at my success. And my brothers and my sisters in their investments.
I got a very important question to ask, and not only my son, but I want to ask all Palauans. President himself, he announced to the public that his remaining years in politics, he wants to bring the minimum wage up to $8.50. My question is, and I don't believe in that when you bring the minimum wage up, it's going to fix a lot of problems in Palau. I want to ask Kalandi, he lives in Hawaii now, his sister get married and live in California. Kalandi have a choice of coming back. Kiana doesn't have really a choice because she's the dependent and she's got to stay with the husband. Wherever he goes, she's going. But Kalandi can come home anytime he wants. My question is, President is bringing up a minimum wage to $8.50. Would you come home if the minimum wage go up to $8.50? Let's hear Kalandi what he's got to say.
Absolutely not. For one big reason that I've never really expressed. And the reason is this. You can't put a price on safety. I've had friends being murdered over nothing, Rebelo. That I cannot sit with them anymore and share a beer or eat sashimi or go fishing with them anymore. That's why. Safety. So lang Rebelo, me and my friends, when we go out and try and have a good time and enjoy ourselves, a lot of people are afraid. People don't want to admit it, but they're afraid. What kind of life is that? A lot of my friends, they don't want to go back to Palau because they don't want to bring their kids to see the kind of shit that goes on over there. So the honest to God truth, can I put a price on safety? Fix your infrastructure, fix the drug problem, fix the alcoholism, fix the greed and corruption in your government, then people will come home. You wanted the truth, there it is. All of you. Because the boys out there selling drugs on the streets, they don't have the planes. They cannot afford the plane ticket. Who has it? The leaders do. The people that are calling the shots. So if anybody eventually really sees this, you want us to come home, make it a desirable place for us to want to come back to. We're tired of being afraid. In America, if we have a problem, we call the police and they'll fix it. We know that there's justice and there's a court of law, where if someone were to murder somebody in my family, they're going to jail for the rest of their life. If you rape my sister, my wife, or my cousin, or anyone in my family, there's justice will be served. There's no justice in Palau. You cannot put a price on safety. And until the day I can go back home to Palau and sleep good at night knowing that I'm going to be okay tomorrow, no one's going to violate me or violate my property or hurt the ones that I love, then that's when we'll come back. It's not safe.
Yeah, so I understand, but you heard it. He won't be coming back. You raise it up to $100 an hour, they still don't come back.
200.
200. And I understand, I really do understand how not only Kalandi, but also the rest of Palauans that relocate to the United States and settle down and they don't want to go back home. And after being here a week, or almost a week, I can see, just being here, you got this freedom feeling of being free. If you want to go and find a job, nobody's stopping you. And I can see they practice the equal work, equal pay. Not saying that you're a Filipino, so therefore you're doing the same work as your counterpart, which is a Palawan, and the Palawan, because he's a Palawan, is going to be making $5 an hour, and the Filipino is $3 an hour. Why? Because he's a Filipino. I don't believe in that. I believe in equal work, equal pay. But then again, that's the leadership of Palau. How we're going to fix that is I don't know. When, I don't know either. But talking about making a living in Palau, it's almost impossible unless you work for a politician or work for a government where you come to work at 9 o'clock and leave at 3 and get 8 hours. Then you can see abuse in the government. You can see, you know, the drive of government vehicles with the free gas and top them off and bring them home on Friday, and then by Monday morning they're going to have to top them off again because they've done use all the gas that they got on Fridays. So many things got to be fixed in order for our children, our kids living abroad, you know, to come home. And those are some of the things that he said, Galandi said, is I do believe that if we can fix those, you know, most of them will come back. And I don't have an answer to these, what I call a brain drain. They get the degree, some of them, you know, get their college degree through a scholarship from our government, but requirements is that they're supposed to be back after graduation and serve at least 2 years. But I think what my 2 kids' problem, and they're not saying, but I know it's bothering them, when they were going to college and they applied for a scholarship, they were denied. Even though they're my kids, I paid tax, but they were denied. Why? They said, well, they were a U.S. citizen. Of course, you know, they're U.S. citizen because, you know, they were born when I was working for the United States government, and it's not their fault. So why are they're being penalized for something they didn't have any control of? So in those 2 incidents, you know, they didn't get a scholarship. They paid out of their own pocket to get their education. They feel like they don't have nothing. They don't owe Palau. They don't owe anybody money or return favor, whatever, because they did it all by themselves. And how many Palauans are doing the same thing? That's the question. Only elite and children of elite Palauans are getting scholarships, but ordinary Palauans will not get them, no matter how smart they are. They have a 4.0, but if you came from a family that is not connected with politicians, you're not going nowhere. You apply for a scholarship, they want to deny it. And that's what's going on in Palau. Sad to say that, you know, that's how these children and also our children abroad feels like, but it's a truth. You can take this minimum wage and bring it up to $1,000 an hour, they're still not going to come home. Yeah. Because here in Palau, it's who you know, not what you know. So at least you know some of the truth and how Palauans living abroad, how they feel about their country. This is Alfonso Diaz on the 23rd floor of Las Vegas, Flamingo in Las Vegas. We'll see you next time. Thank you.